just hang yourself, no.
What is going on, YouTube? I'm back again with some more Modern Warfare 3. This is a game that I wasn't really actually trying to get a gameplay. I was just putting on some random class setup. I think I used Scavenger, Hardline, and Recon. I don't know, I guess I was just trying to get him pro'd or something. But I wasn't really trying to go for a gameplay, but the turnout of this game was actually pretty boss. I'm not gonna lie. I did pretty well with it, and I honestly wasn't surprised. Or I was surprised how good I did with these perk setups that I never really use. So that's cool. But whatever, that's not really how I wanted to talk. What I wanted to talk about in this video. This is the episode 2 of High School Blues. Yes, I know, the long-awaited series has returned, and boy have I got a whole shit ton of stories to tell you. And yes, it is the same exact person that this revolves around. My art teacher, Miss Hodges. Yep, it sucks. Alright, so basically the first story that I have to tell you guys is one where we were all just chilling in the classroom, and alright, just let me say this before. She doesn't care about us. She would rather have us die than have to talk to us. I just want to put that out. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, basically, the chair in her classroom fell. Alright? So, basically the bottom little peg stand of the chair, or whatever it's called, the little leg, whatever, it crashed down, and this girl sitting next to me fell, and it actually, like, she hit the ground hard. I was surprised that she didn't, like, complain to Miss Hodges about it. So, and then I look over at Miss Hodges, expecting Miss Hodges to be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" You know, like a normal human being, like a normal teacher would do. But no, she just stood there with the vaguest look on her face, shaking her head. Now, I'll get a picture up right now of what it looks like. I'm not even kidding. I'll get a picture up right now. Alright, that is what she looks like. That is what she looked like, alright? That is what her facial expression was. Not even lying to you. Alright, and then this isn't the first time that that's happened. This kid sitting next to me, Jordan, he fell one time, and she just, like, didn't even care about him. And then another person fell, she didn't even give a fuck. Dude, this teacher is psycho. She'll rather have you guys fall in her class than have to talk to you. I'm not even kidding. And then she was talking to the girl. She's like, "Oh, why'd you knock over the chair?" As if it was her fault that it fell. Like, what? What in the world? That doesn't make any sense. Like, is it really her fault that the chair that you were supposed to, like, fix fell? And then she takes the chair back and she puts duct tape on it. Really? Duct tape. As if that helped before. I don't know, this teacher is psycho. She's fucking crazy as fuck. Alright, now another incident that I have to tell you about is in the same class, and about a week after. So we're working on this project where we carve out an image onto a mirror, alright? So basically I have it done. My project is complete, and the day we're supposed to take it home is that day. So, I walk into the class and I pick up my project and I ask her, you know, what are we supposed to do with this? And she's like, she looks at me and she's like, "I'll explain it to everyone." And then I'm like, "You couldn't just explain to me?" She's like, "Nick, sit down." I'm like, "Alright, whatever." So I get down to my desk and I'm like, "Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna peel this off." So I peel off the outer tape that is like on top of it. So I start peeling that off. She doesn't even give a fuck. She doesn't care. And then, so as I'm peeling that off, my friend walks in. He's like, "Oh, so are we supposed to do that?" And she's like, "Alright, well, Nick did, so everyone can." So I'm like, "Alright, sweet. I can do this yet. Now I can, like, unpeel my mirror." And then, so as I'm doing that, she starts getting up in the class and explaining everything. I wasn't listening to her. I really don't give a fuck. But my friend was telling me that she hadn't even explained it yet. She was talking about our sketches, which were due Friday. So I was really, she shouldn't have gotten mad at me for what I was about to do next. So what, basically on the outer rim of the mirror, we have some, what is it, that gray tape, or just basically tape. We have tape on the outside of the mirror, so I guess we don't cut ourselves, even though the outside wasn't even that, whatever it's called, wasn't even that, sharp. Yeah, wasn't even that sharp. So I start peeling that off, and then she looks at me. She's like, Nick, and I'm like, what? Go outside. And I'm like, for what? What did I do? And then she's like, just get outside, get out of my class. And then I walk up to her. I'm like, what honestly did I do? She's like, I don't want to see you. Get out of my class. And I'm like, all right, you're crazy. And I walk out. And then about 10 minutes later, I was just sitting out there doing nothing at all. Well, I did have something to do. The choir was practicing at the other end of the hall, so I got to listen to them sick-ass singing, I'm not going to lie. So it really wasn't nothing to do. I was having a better time out there than I was in the classroom, that's for sure. But I had a sketch due Friday, which I didn't even start on. So I come back in and I ask her, I'm like, Miss Hodges, can I work on my sketch? And she doesn't say anything. I don't know, maybe she was ignoring me. So I sit down and I start working on my sketch. And then she looks at me, she's like, Nick, what are you doing in here? I'm like, I just asked you if I could work on my sketch, but you weren't listening, or you didn't hear me, or you were just ignoring me or something. Then she's like, you know what? Go outside. I'm like, but Miss Hodges, I have an F in this class. I'm going to fail if I do not do my sketch. And then she looks at me with the weirdest look. She's like, I will call security. I'm like, for what? So she goes up and calls the NARCs, or the campus supervisors. That's what they're called at my school. So she goes up, she calls campus supervisors, and they come in and take me to the office or whatever. And then I fill out an incident report and all that stupid shit. And then that was basically all that happened that period. But at the end of school, because I wanted my mirror. My mirror was pretty badass. It's got like a biohazard symbol that I carved out on it. So I really wanted to get that. So I go back, like, I was asking a few of my friends that were in that class, you know, what about our mirrors? Do we get them after class? And they're like, yeah, she told us to pick them up after class. Just go there and pick it up. I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll just go and pick it up. And then I walk in there and I ask Miss Hodges, can I get my mirror? And then she looks at me, points to the door, and says, get out. Not even kidding, that's the exact words that she said. So I'm like, Miss Hodges, it's my mirror. I paid the money for it. You should not deny me my property. And then she looks at me again. She's like, Nick, I will call campus supervisors if you do not get out of my class. I'm like, you're denying me my own property. Go ahead and call the campus supervisors. They'll agree with me. So she goes and calls them, and they take me up to the office, and I explain my story to my assistant principal and the campus supervisors, and they agree with me. And so in like fucking 10 minutes of us talking, I finally get my mirror, and I guess Mr. Santos, my assistant principal, goes up, he doesn't really go up, he sends the campus supervisor to go get me it, and when Miss Hodges gave the campus supervisor the mirror, she's like, okay, but he has to wrap it in, he has to put the tape that he took off back on, then he has to wrap it in newspaper. I'm like, what the, why? What the fuck? Is she trying to make me late? And actually, I had to get my state ID because I'm going out of I'm going to Iowa on a plane trip, and if you don't have a state ID, I guess you can't go on a plane. So I had to get that that day, and we had an appointment. And if I was late to my appointment, that would have sucked. Luckily, I wasn't. But if I was late, I would have been so pissed. And it's like she was just trying to make me late. And goddamn, she's fucking crazy. She is the most insane psycho teacher I've ever met in my entire life. Oh my god, she's just crazy as fuck. And then, I think there was an incident before that of like, it was a day where all the juniors, seniors, and sophomores had to go take a test or something, so it was only freshmen in her class. And I don't even know what I did, but, oh yeah, I remember. Alright, so basically, she goes outside to do something, and I don't know, I guess when she came back in, she started looking around at everything, like, to make sure we didn't steal anything. And I asked her one question, I'm like, Miss Hodges, do you not trust us? And she's like, Nick, you know what, I'm tired of your attitude, go sit on the other side of the room. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even know. I don't know what her reasoning for that was. Like, I don't understand anything this chick says. Like, seriously. What the fuck? She is so fucking weird. And if I even say hi to her, she's gonna be like, you know what, Nick, I don't like your tone, please leave. And I'm like, what did I do? Honestly, what in the world did I do? Oh my god, I'm so glad I do not have her next year. Thank God. But anyways, that was the end of my little rant on my crazy ass teacher. Expect more soon, maybe. We got 4 weeks left. Hopefully something interesting happens. Who knows? But yeah, so expect another one of these soon. And the reason I haven't really been posting lately was because it is Mother's Day weekend, and I was planning on posting a lot more. But like I said, it's Mother's Day weekend. I wanted to spend time with my family, and I really didn't feel like having to render stuff out and do all that. So that's basically that. And expect more Minecraft soon. I've been playing it, but I really haven't had the interest in recording it, but I will end up recording a lot more of it soon. I actually have made a lot of progress, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, me make progress, it's crazy. So anyways, that was the gameplay. I went like 30 something and 7, pretty decent, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.